Hi guys, this is Unders and I just want to pop in with a really quick little tutorial on using sidechain. So I was just having a discussion with someone about sidechaining and doing it in different ways and how I use different compressors, or in this case different algorithms from the same compressor, or even different plugins to achieve a different effect when doing a sidechain. And I just wanted to show you a quick little one for the sub. So I'm just at the end of a DnB tune here, just sort of finishing it up. It's pretty much where I want it to be. It's very loud, so heads up. We'll have a quick listen here. Fab. Now the big thing we're going to be focusing on here is the sub. Now when I build my tracks, I tend to clear everything away and control my sub separately, so it's got its own channel. So if we solo that in, what's really important here and why I tend to use the Studio FET emulation from Logic on this is you can hear the drums effectively. You can hear the top end of the drum pattern. So if you listen just to the tops of what's going on in here, you can still hear that drum rhythm. There is nothing playing, it's just that sub. It is my sub that I'm making massive, and this compressor, that's it, that's all that's going on, but you can hear the whole drum rhythm. Now that's because the kick and the snare are what are being sidechained here, but I used the really low end of them. And you only really get this effect when using this FET, and it adds an extra little dynamic to the rhythm when you've got everything in. If we swap it over to the digital platinum, that effect pretty much goes away. It's exactly the same settings, but we get back on the FET. And having that extra little rhythm going in there with the sub, it just brings everything together. It's a nice little thing that I do. I mean, the other thing I quite often do, which is a lot cleaner, is, let's get rid of you, is we got cable guys, we got volume shaper. If any of you guys have got a volume shaper or you've used it, you can go into the library. If you search Unders in author after you've synced, you get my presets that are in there, and we should have a look at them and how they clear it up. So I've got the dipping of the snare, dipping of the kick and snare on separate frequencies. With the standard sort of 4 on the floor, you can move this kick version here so it's syncopated, but by default it's the 4 on the floor kick pattern. That does the same thing, but it doesn't have that extra rhythm to it. So cool, super clean, frees up the space, gives that little swipe, that extra top end rhythm, and it's just a neat little trick to use, and you get that using the FET emulation on the compressor with Logic. There's my quick tip for the day, guys. Enjoy.